Hi, Josh, we're back to a new regular show review, and if you're having so much fun, go and check it out. And we are back with the next 2 episodes of Season 6 of Regular Show. We start with another good one, and it starts with Rigby, I guess, just staring at the TV, but when Mordecai comes, it's like he was sleeping with his eyes open, because it freaked out Rigby, but broke this box from his parents' house, and this old game console, that they never got to finish when they were kids. So, and then Rigby is like, this didn't take no problem. And yeah, we see a time card 10 hours later. Only 10 hours. And they're at the final boss, and they managed to win as well. And then they see this guy saying, you are a super player. And talking about this badge as well. Which, yeah, they take a picture of the map. Which, of course, the picture comes out all not so good, which they ask Skips for some help on taping the TV and getting a ride as well. And yeah, they're trying to find where it is on the map, and they find this lighthouse, and then trying to find this thing on the map, and they find the mall. And yeah, putting on these shades, which just look really cool. And then, yeah, Benson just checking on the lawn. And, of course, he realizes that his key isn't working. And, yeah, his engine is gone. Or his car battery is gone. I owe you 1 car battery, Mordecai and Rigby. And, yeah, he just screams Mordecai and Rigby. Yeah, they took his car battery. And, yeah, even showing another clue as well from the game, and they see this love test machine going through the food court, and yeah, the love testing machine doesn't work, and yeah, Benson is trying to find any idea of where Mordecai and Rigby are, and yeah, I see these other 2, which they say that they saw where they went, and yeah, Benson's saying about how this is personal while they're eating some hot dogs, and yeah, Mordecai and Rigby try to go through this wall, which they think that they could just go through, but they end up just on the ground and find a secret tunnel. And yeah, they say Benson coming, which they have to hurry. And of course, he's looking around to see if there's anything with Mordecai and Rigby. And they end up falling down the hole and find this abandoned looking part of the mall. And yeah, there's a lot of booby traps as well, which set off. And they're having to go through certain parts, which, yeah, very dangerous booby traps. And then they go to this old abandoned video game store, and see that one guy that was from the Excellent Challenge, right? Which is cool to see him again. And showing the don't be greedy, only 1 relic per customer. And, of course, Benson then finds out where Mordecai and Rigby are. And yeah, they find these skeletons, and yeah, setting off some more traps, and they take out the cartridge, and of course they're having to blow on it as well. You know how you would have to do that with a console like a PS2, where you have to blow on either on the game card or just blow in the console, and yeah, managed to cause something to happen, which opens this whole different room, which looks really interesting. And they find that said guy that was on the video game, well, his skeleton, and yeah, just saying of how they really appreciate the stuff that he's done for them, and get them badges and take off the jackets, which then it calls the place to start to crumble, and Benson comes through the window, or through the wall, and yeah, complains to Mordecai and Rigby and sets off another booby trap. And yeah, they manage to get out of that part of the mall. And yeah, that guy just ends up just waving bye to them. And yeah, Benson's just saying of what a day this has been. And yeah, they say the guy thanking Mordecai and Rigby for helping him, and showing a map to another piece of treasure, which, yeah, Benson just pulls them straight into the van and tells Skips to go. Yeah, very funny episode. And then we go to the next one, and it is quite an interesting one as well. And yeah, it starts with Mordecai and Rigby watching this TV, seeing this TV show with this mailman trying to get past these dogs and this cat as well. And yeah, Eileen and CJ are there as well. And Vincent having some mail. And they get an invitation to, this event that is happening at Margaret's house. And of course, CJ is like, you should just go, right? Like, you should just go. She's got some other things to do. And, they kiss after on saying that, I'll bring you back some cake. And, we see everybody at the party. And we see Margaret's mom. And, that's a pretty cool looking cake, I would say. The whole chopper. And, even see Mr. Smith as well. And somebody an assistant that's always been flying with him. And we see Margaret coming through, and of course the whole thing with seeing of how, with CJ and Mordecai together now, and just being awkward. And then Mordecai going into the bathroom texting CJ, and just sending this picture. And Rigby is just like, come on, dude, you can't stay in this forever. Stay in the bathroom forever. And Rigby says that he'll actually help Mordecai if he comes in cross contact with Margaret, then he'll do something about it. And they're having a good time and having to get Margaret to not even talk to Mordecai. And while they're doing this poster, Mordecai or Rigby just messing it up and blindfolding Eileen and making it awkward as well, and trying to again do some just to get them away from each other. And then Mr. Smith wants to say some words and how the two greatest people that's been sticking with him is his wife and his daughter, and that they're going to be going on the helicopter with him, and somebody else too, which is Mordecai, is going to go on the helicopter with him. And he still thinks of Mordecai as his son, even if Mordecai isn't dating his daughter. And telling Rigby if he can watch the cake for him. But then, trying to keep the cake all fine. And she's just trying to talk while he's just acting all weird. And CJ actually ends up coming after all. And then, she then ends up seeing Mordecai and Margaret laughing. And again, she just thinking of a whole misunderstanding yet again and getting angry. And ends up Mr. Smith and his wife end up falling, but thankfully they end up in the pool, so they're safe. And Mordecai just trying to tell CJ it's just a misunderstanding. And Margaret is even saying that he's just trying to tell you the truth. And that she has a boyfriend. Margaret's got a boyfriend, and we actually see him. It's this famous guy that apparently Rigby also knows too. And CJ just feels awful about warping up all for nothing, and she then just leaves while they just watch her. And of course just watch her run away, and Rigby is like, are you gonna finish that cake? I mean, you can't blame CJ though, right? You can't blame CJ. She can't blame herself though. Again, it wasn't necessarily her fault, right? She just took it. Misunderstanding, of course. Right? So you can't really blame her. But that'll conclude these episodes. 2 episodes on this review. Definitely interesting ones, I would say. And I'd like to know what y'all think. Consider.